Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to get close to people? Do you find yourself pushing people away, even though you crave connection and belonging? Today, I want to talk about something really important, something that can change the way you connect with people. And for many of you, it could be a breakthrough moment in your personal growth. It's about understanding why you might be pushing people away and what you can do about it. But before we dive into this, if you're not yet part of our family, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you join us. And if you find value in today's message, give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us continue to spread this message of hope and healing. Imagine this. You've experienced pain in your past, maybe even abandonment or rejection. These wounds have left scars on your heart, making it difficult for you to trust and love again. Perhaps you find yourself constantly pushing people away, afraid of getting hurt. But deep down, you know there has to be more. You long for genuine connection and love, but fear holds you back. In today's video, we will look at the profound impact of your past experiences and how they shape your present relationships. We'll also explore how Jesus offers a different path, one that leads you out of the shadows of fear and into the light of authentic love. Join me on this transformative journey where we will discover the true meaning of love, learn practical steps to overcome fear and rejection, and ultimately understand how Jesus calls you to embrace those who are different from you. So, let's begin. Why do you think you keep pushing people away? Is it because you don't want to get hurt? Have you been hurt in the past and now you're afraid to trust? Maybe you've experienced rejection or abandonment and it's made you build walls around your heart. But remember, you're not alone. Many of us have been in your shoes and understand what you're going through. Think back to your childhood. What kind of environment did you grow up in? How did your family treat you? Your early experiences have a profound impact on who you are today. If you grew up in a loving and supportive home, you probably have a positive self-image and believe that you deserve love. But if you faced neglect or abuse as a child, it can leave deep emotional scars. These experiences can make you feel unworthy of love or hesitant to trust others. Picture a young boy named Daniel. Growing up, Daniel yearned for his father's love and attention. However, his father was emotionally distant, leaving Daniel feeling neglected and unloved. As a result, Daniel developed a negative self-image, believing that he wasn't worthy of love. This pattern continued into his adult relationships, causing him to push people away and sabotage his own happiness. Now, let's shift our focus to Sarah. Unlike Daniel, Sarah grew up in a nurturing and affectionate household. Her parents showered her with love and support, making her feel cherished and valued. This positive upbringing shaped Sarah's self-image and belief that love was a fundamental aspect of human connection. As a result, she found it easy to trust others and form deep emotional bonds. Both Daniel and Sarah's childhood experiences had a profound impact on their adult relationships. Daniel's feelings of rejection and unworthiness caused him to push people away, while Sarah's upbringing fostered a trusting and loving nature. When you were hurt, maybe someone broke your trust or betrayed you. It left you feeling vulnerable and exposed. Perhaps you were abandoned by a parent or a partner, which created a deep sense of insecurity within you. These experiences can make you hesitant to open up to others, fearing that they might exploit your vulnerability. Think about a time when someone close to you betrayed your trust. How did it make you feel? Did it make you question your ability to love and trust again? It's essential to acknowledge these feelings of betrayal and understand that they're valid. But don't let them define you or control your future relationships. For instance, imagine a young woman named Maria who was betrayed by her best friend. The betrayal caused her to become guarded and suspicious in her relationships. She struggled to trust others and constantly worried about being hurt again. Maria's fear of betrayal began to affect other areas of her life, such as her romantic relationships and career. On the other hand, picture a man named David who was abandoned by his father at a young age. The abandonment left David with deep emotional scars, making it difficult for him to form lasting relationships. He constantly craved love and attention, but feared committing to a relationship. David's fear of abandonment caused him to sabotage his own happiness and push people away. As you can see, your past experiences, whether it's rejection or abandonment, can have a profound impact on your present relationships. But remember, you have the power to overcome these challenges and create a fulfilling love life. There might be specific events or individuals that trigger these responses in you. Maybe you associate a certain type of person with the pain you experienced in the past. For example, if you were abandoned by your biological parent, you might feel uncomfortable around single mothers or fathers. Or, if you were betrayed by a close friend, you might struggle to trust your own friends. Take some time to reflect on your past. Are there any specific events or people that trigger your fear of rejection or abandonment? By understanding the root causes of your fear, you can begin to heal and move forward. Perhaps you're struggling with the fear of commitment. Maybe the thought of fully opening up to someone makes you feel overwhelmed or scared. Whatever the reason, it's essential to recognize your fears and address them head on. Picture a scenario where you find yourself in a committed relationship. How does the idea of fully committing to your partner make you feel? Does it bring up feelings of anxiety or fear? Your fear of commitment could stem from past experiences, such as witnessing your parents' failed marriage or having a partner who was unwilling to commit. It's crucial to confront these fears and seek support from your partner, friends, or even a therapist. By understanding and addressing your fear of commitment, you can work towards building healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Sometimes you might feel an intense dislike for someone, even if you haven't interacted with them much. You might find yourself constantly judging or criticizing them without truly understanding their perspective. Consider a situation where you meet someone new and immediately feel a sense of dislike. You notice that you judge their actions or words and struggle to see any positive qualities in them. This strong dislike may be rooted in your unresolved emotional baggage, causing you to project your negative feelings onto this new person. Take, for instance, a person who strongly dislikes someone who reminds them of a toxic parent. Their past experiences with the toxic parent may have left unresolved emotional wounds, leading to the projection of negative feelings onto the new person. You might be struggling with low self-esteem. Your self-worth could be affected by past experiences or negative self-talk, leading you to push people away as you don't feel worthy of their love or connection. Imagine a scenario where you find yourself in a relationship where the other person consistently expresses their love and affection for you. Despite their efforts, you struggle to reciprocate those feelings because of your low self-esteem. You may not feel worthy of their love and push them away to protect yourself from the pain of rejection. If this resonates with you, consider seeking support from a mental health professional to help you build self-esteem and develop healthier coping mechanisms. Fearful shyness can also play a role in pushing people away. If you're afraid of social situations or feel awkward around others, it can create barriers in your relationships. Picture a shy individual named Emma who struggles with social anxiety. Emma's fear of social situations makes her hesitant to reach out to others, which can create a barrier in forming meaningful connections. She may fear being judged or ridiculed, causing her to withdraw and push people away unintentionally. It's important for Emma to seek support and practice self-compassion as she navigates her social anxiety and works towards building fulfilling relationships. Resentment can also be a driving force behind pushing people away. If you're holding on to grudges or negative feelings towards someone, it can create distance in your relationships. Imagine a scenario where you're in a group of friends, but you're harboring resentment towards one of your friends. This resentment may stem from a past event where they betrayed your trust or caused you emotional pain. As a result, you find it difficult to connect with them on a deeper level and push them away to protect yourself from further hurt. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean condoning the hurtful behavior. It's about releasing the negative emotions that are harming you. Sometimes you might be subconsciously trying to self-sabotage your relationships. This can manifest as starting petty arguments or creating unnecessary distance. Consider a situation where you find yourself in a happy and fulfilling relationship. Despite the love and connection you share with your partner. You find yourself starting unnecessary arguments or creating distance. This behavior may stem from a subconscious desire to self-sabotage your own happiness due to past experiences of failed relationships or a fear of vulnerability. If this resonates with you, it's essential to seek professional help to explore these destructive relationship patterns and work towards building healthier connections. As followers of Jesus, we are called to love one another as He loved us. Let us take a closer look at what Jesus taught about love. A new command I give you: love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. John 13:34. Jesus emphasizes that loving others is a new command, signifying the transformative power of His teachings. He calls us to love not only our friends and family, but also our enemies and those who persecute us. In Matthew 5:44, Jesus says, "But I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." This challenges us to go beyond societal norms and embrace a radical form of love. Let's analyze the Greek word for love used in this verse. The Greek word agape refers to a selfless, unconditional love that seeks the highest good of others, even in the face of opposition or difficulty. Agape love is characterized by several key elements. First, it is selfless, meaning that it is motivated by genuine concern for the well-being of others without any expectation of reciprocation. Agape love is not based on romantic feelings or physical attraction, but rather on a deep sense of care and compassion. Second, agape love is unconditional. It does not depend on the actions or beliefs of the recipient, but is freely given, regardless of whether the person is likable or deserving. Third, agape love is patient and kind. It is slow to become angry and does not keep a record of wrongs. Instead, it forgives readily and is quick to restore broken relationships. Fourth, agape love is not self-seeking, but rather other-focused. It puts the needs and desires of others above one's own and seeks to serve and uplift those around them. Finally, agape love is strong and enduring. It is steadfast and unwavering, able to withstand challenges and persist in the face of adversity. Embracing the love of Christ is a transformative process that involves acknowledging and accepting God's unconditional love for us. It means recognizing that we are worthy of love and belonging, despite our past mistakes or perceived shortcomings. When we internalize God's love, we become more open, compassionate, and forgiving towards ourselves and others. Allowing the love of Christ to flow freely in our lives requires us to let go of bitterness, resentment, and the desire for revenge. It means choosing love over fear, forgiveness over division. This journey over division. This journey of embracing God's love can be challenging, especially when facing opposition or rejection from others. But it is through these trials that our faith and love grow stronger. By surrendering to the love of Christ, we become more resilient in the face of adversity. We find strength in knowing that we are connected to a higher power that is greater than any challenge we may encounter. Ultimately, allowing the love of Christ to flow freely in our lives leads to a deep sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment. It enables us to live authentically, to show compassion, and to build meaningful connections with others. We can apply these lessons to our relationships by practicing empathy, compassion, and forgiveness. Putting ourselves in someone else's shoes can help us understand their perspective and motivations, fostering deeper connections and breaking down barriers. Embracing diversity and celebrating our differences can create a sense of unity and inclusion, allowing us to form meaningful bonds with people from all walks of life. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude can shift our focus from negativity to positivity, enhancing our relationships and bringing more joy into our lives. Surrendering to the love of Christ and allowing it to flow freely in our relationships can lead to deeper connections, increased compassion, and a greater sense of unity and belonging. Don't let fear or past experiences define your relationships. Embrace the transformative power of love and choose to love unconditionally. Remember, you are not alone. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals for support. Healing is possible. Allow yourself to experience the joy of genuine connection. Step into a life of love, acceptance, and belonging. Begin your journey today and witness the incredible transformation it brings into your life. If this message resonated with you, please share it with your loved ones and let the love of Christ guide you in your journey of healing and connection.